Welcome to the Bobcat Hockey Coaches Show, right here on the home of the Bismarck Bobcats, Super Talk 1270. Join us this and every Wednesday live from the Tap In Tavern on Memorial Highway in Bismarck as the voice of the Bobcats, Paul Teeple, gives you an inside look at the world of Bobcat hockey with head coach and general manager Lane Sedevy. Let's send it out to the Tap In Tavern with Paul Teeple and Lane Sedevy on Super Talk 1270.
Hello and welcome to the Bobcat Hockey Coaches Show here on Wednesday, live from the Tap In Tavern on Memorial Highway in Bismarck. Glad to have you along. My name is Paul Teeple, the voice of the Bobcats. Here to take you until the hour of 6 p.m. Joined alongside Bobcats head coach and general manager Lane Sedevy, as it's been a busy week already here in the world of the Bobcats. So let's take you through all of the week that just happened not too long ago, and it started on Friday night. The Bobcats hosting the Brookings Blizzard, a big special teams game for the Bobcats, and it started late in the first period. Oscar Zbotna on an up-ice rush with Cullen Willocks, fired 5-hole, beat Justin Kettela, and the Bobcats had a 1-0 lead. Matt Perry tacks on a power play goal in the second, and Cole Soto's first of the year gives the Bobcats a 3-0 lead. On the other side, Alex Fitzakis making 23 saves on 23 shots, picking up the second shutout of the year, and the Bobcats win by a score of 3-0. The next night, the Bobcats came out and once again had a balanced attack as they took down the Blizzard. Cullen Willocks scoring early in the first period in Brookings. Oscar Zbotna getting his second goal of the weekend in fourth in 3 games. Late in the middle frame on a breakaway set up by Logan Rivard. Jake Tom Koyak added his first career goal early in the third period. Beaumachon with a power play strike for the Blizzard. Got the home side back in the game, but Evan Giesler's empty net goal, an own goal actually, that was scored by Brookings, gave the game a 4-1 margin. The Bobcats have won 3 in a row. Last night, the Bobcats came back home for a Veterans Day tilt against the Blizzard. Things started out well enough for the Cats. Matt Perry scored late in the first period on the power play. Jake Tom Koyak followed that up 5.5 minutes into the second, but then Brookings got 3 straight goals from Odd, Frischman, and Schmidt to take a 3-2 lead. Evan Giesler gets a power play goal, the Bobcats' second power play goal of the night, and third power play goal of the 5 days set against the Blizzard. But Joe Nathey got the game-winning goal with 3.5 minutes left as his shot from the point was blocked by Oscar Zbotna, but Zbotna didn't get enough of the block to keep it from going under the crossbar past Hunter Shepard, and Brookings picked up the 4-3 win. The extended 5-game series over. The Bobcats take 3 out of 5 games from the Blizzard, but with the last one being such a disappointment, the Bobcats certainly looking with a lot of motivation toward this weekend as they take on the Aberdeen Wings at home. With that all said, we welcome in Bobcats head coach and general manager Lane Sedevy. And Lane, your team picks up 4 big points on the over the last 3 games. Is it hard to see that, considering the way that last night's game ended?
Well, I think it's a little bit tough. I mean, I think there's 2 games in that series. Obviously, both of them that we lost. I mean, 29 seconds left away from getting a point, and 3 minutes and change last night. From getting a point, or who knows, maybe 2. You never know. But it was a little bittersweet last night. I mean, we did a great job, I thought. At times, we put up 42 shots. Could only find the net 3 times, but I thought we had a lot of chances. I mean, I thought early on it could have been a lot more than 1-0.
Absolutely, Eric Hancock playing big in net. And the big takeaway I look at over the last 3 games, over the last 5 games really, is that not only did the power play start to put itself on the map, scoring 4 power play goals in 5 power play goals in 5 games against the Blizzard, but being able to shut down Brookings. Really only 1 power play goal of any true consequence in 5 games. Amount was the one that Michaud scored on Saturday night, the Glinke power play goal in garbage time in a game that was at that point 6-2 with less than 5 minutes to go. What do you take away with the special teams?
Well, I think Glinke's goal is a shot, and like you said, it was a 6-2 hockey game, but we'd like to have somebody block that or get in front of that, but their power play goal on Saturday night was one of the nicest goals I've seen in junior hockey.
Unbelievable effort by Michaud.
Yeah, credit goes to him. I mean, that was I thought we did a good job executing. Just can't let him walk through. But hey, he beat us. I mean, that's part of the game. And in zone, I thought we did a pretty good job. I thought we blocked some shots. I thought we did what we needed to in order for us to give us a chance to win. On the flip side, I think our power play is getting a lot better. Our personnel's changed, and I think some of our guys are getting some good confidence on those units.
Absolutely. Last night, both power play units ended up getting a goal. Putting in Tanner Salisbury out there with Johnny Witzke had that top unit, along with the insertion of Oscar Zbotna, a different look, and it seemed like everything was coming along like they'd been playing together for 6-7 games.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they did a good job, and it's something that I think it's nice to have 2 units who can go out there and get a big goal for us. I don't think it's I think we have enough talent to load 2 units, not just one unit. So I think that helps us. I don't think it as you can see, I'll put out our so-called second unit and to start a power play or whatever it may be. I mean, I have confidence in both units. I mean, I think Coach Roth has a second unit, and he's doing a nice job with them. And both units have scored big goals for us when we needed them to.
And second unit, you can go ahead and throw air quotes around it because you look at J.M. Petrowski, Matt Perry, Harrison Aid, Alex Strand out there, along with Joe Tyron. Over half of those guys started the year on the top unit and would be a top unit guy on almost any other team in this league.
Yeah, I think that's why I think we do have enough depth to have 2 successful units. I think if you go into I don't know, maybe the 5 games set previous to this, our power play hasn't it's not where it needed to be, that's for sure. I think we were around 13%, 13.5%, but I think it's moving in the right direction. And I think when both units are a threat, that percentage can only go up.
And you mentioned the power play percentage, and even as recently as last weekend, under 15% now, all the way up to 16.4% after going 2 for 5 last night. And that's an upward trend that sometimes, we've watched teams that have had firm playoff positioning struggling enough on the power play that they didn't start getting those upward ticks until January, February, April.
Well, look at the second place team in our division. Besides the Brandon Moline era, I don't know if their power play has been over 10%, and they win a lot of hockey games. So it's something that obviously we want to get up to 20%. We want our penalty kill to be obviously around that 90 mark. I think we're moving in the right direction with our special teams right now.
And things looking sharp there. And of course, this week, sweeping the weekly awards between Alex Bitsakis, who just continues to be just rock solid in net. He's the first star. Ho-hum. Just another weekend in the office for Bitsakis. And the red-hot play of Oscar Zbotna lately, who extended his point streak last night to 4 games. 7 points in the last 4 games for the Latvian rookie. You got some guys playing some pretty good hockey right now.
Yeah, and that's obviously Bitsy's been I don't know, since day one. He's been our backstop back there. I mean, he's a very good goaltender. We're very thankful to have him. Obviously, with Shep as our 1-2 there. I think we have a good combination in the net, and I think the nice part about this, Shep can learn from Alex. I think he brings a lot of junior experience, playing 40 games last year at junior hockey, he's I do think he's one of the best, if not the best, goaltender in this league. And obviously, that's a bright spot for us. I mean, he's a great find. He's playing on our I would say our top line right now. And the nice part about it is he's a big man. Obviously 6'5", 6'6", and he can skate. That's always the knock on a big guy, is that he can't get up and down the ice. But you see him with the puck, without the puck, he does a great job of moving his feet, and that's not always an easy thing for a big guy. So I think he's finally starting to get rewarded for his hard work.
And Bod, it's such a funny thing that he wasn't in that lineup on opening night. He was a bubble guy coming into the season, and Jimmy Peluso says to me after that Springfield game, the second game, the 6-1 win, he said, Botna had to fight his way in the lineup, and he may not ever give that spot back. And so far, aside from the 2-game suspension from the hit behind in Austin, he has it, and it doesn't look like he's gonna.
No, I think that's, like you said, it's a great, he's an open camp, a main camp guy, and I'm just glad we hung on to him. It's so funny how you go through your camp process, and you see a guy in Minneapolis, and you see a guy in Colorado, and then you see a guy in our main camp, and how that translates. I tell you what, if you had the crystal ball, how those camp atmospheres translate into what our regular season is like. I mean, that's the magic. The magic recipe is finding those guys that not only play well in our camps, but having that knowledge to know that they're going to be a good North American Hockey League player. I think that's a lot of the struggles that coaches have is a kid might have a really good open camp and come in and just may never find it during the regular season, and obviously Oscars, he's a bright spot for us.
Oh yeah, and it's the main camp can be guys can grab that opportunity, and sometimes they can fool you a little bit too. It's so funny to think back to that main camp 2 years ago, or maybe it was 3 years ago now, we're getting old, aren't we, where Patrick Moore and Shane Omdahl came in as two of the guys that were at the top of your radar, didn't do much in main camp, and you were wondering if they were going to even make the opening day roster, and then they both went out and ended up being 35, 40-point guys.
Yeah, two of our best rookies in my time. Well, how about Aaron Nelson letting in, 20 goals last year at main camp? He's one of the best goalies in the league. So it's just sometimes, it's so funny because, you take two good examples that you have there. In day one, when we started scrimmaging, when we had guys report, it's funny how guys get a little comfortable, and Patrick Moore and Shane Omdahl, all of a sudden, us three coaches are going, wow, where was this at?
Is that Omdahl?
Right.
Are you sure?
and I mean, I think respectively 42 and maybe 45 or 48 points as rookies. That's dang good.
Absolutely. And, Mensch called his name a second ago as it relates to the first power play, but reacquiring Tanner Salisbury, 46-game guy last year for you on the blue line, and nearly a point per game in the playoffs last year on the blue line, getting him in the trade with the Bloomington Thunder of the USHL, suited up for the first time on Saturday. How great is it to have Big Red back on the blue line?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big addition for us.